You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, it seems like we just can't get rid of Megan Rapinoe. Megan Rapinoe, the washed-up ex-player for the USWNT, who kneeled for the national anthem and also alienated a whole bunch of people. People were actually rooting against the USWNT in the World Cup. We covered that here on this channel. People were celebrating as the USWNT had their earliest exit from the World Cup in like forever. And Megan Rapinoe, in a final match with the OL Reign, went out with an Achilles tear. She went out with a whimper, not a bang. Now, guys, during Megan Rapinoe's final year with the USWNT and the OL Reign, she came out and was actively in support of males identifying as females invading women's sports. Whereas right now, guys, you got a whole bunch of women that are fed up with this. But Megan Rapinoe, oh no, she's doubling down, guys. Why? It's because she does not have to compete against these males. Megan Rapinoe has been at the forefront of making sure that you women out there get dominated by the men. Yes, Megan Rapinoe hates your guts if you actually speak out. But Megan Rapinoe doesn't actually have to face off against people like Barbra, Banda. Yes, soccer player. NWSL. Now, guys, just like Imane Khalif in boxing at the Olympics, Barbra Banda failed a sex test. In other words, guys, this person is not a female. And I'm willing to bet, guys, that Barbra Banda probably has that same condition as Imane Khalif. If you guys remember, word came out about Imane Khalif's medical records. Imane Khalif is a male completely. Now, there is an issue because Imane Khalif has testes just like a man, except they're inverted internal testicles and does have a micro penis. 1000% male. And something is telling me this is the same thing with Barbra Banda. The test came out and said, hey, you're not a woman. However, this person, I guess, won Player of the Year or something like that. And Megan Rapinoe is actually out there virtue signaling, celebrating this. Whereas this is a male in a female sport, this person shouldn't be getting any celebration whatsoever. So, right here it says, former U.S. women's soccer star Megan Rapinoe defended Barbra Banda, whom the BBC named Women's Footballer of the Year, despite controversy surrounding the player's eligibility in Africa. Banda withdrew from the Zambian squad for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco after failing to meet sex eligibility requirements in 2022, the BBC previously reported. Banda was allowed to compete at the Paris Olympics and has become the second leading scorer in the National Women's Soccer League, NWSL, this season, playing for the Orlando Pride. Now, guys, maybe I'm not the smartest person in the world, but if you can't pass a sex test, that actually means you're not a part of that sex. So, guys, if I were to actually went up for a test saying that I was a woman to playing on female sports and I failed it, newsflash, that means I'm not a female. That means I'm a male. There's only two sexes, guys, male and female. But Barbra Banda still is allowed to compete against women. Yeah, I got some questions about that, guys. Despite the reported failed eligibility, Banda was still named the award winner While transgender inclusion in women's sports has become a hot button issue in the U.S. and abroad, Rapinoe spoke out in a post in her since-inspired Instagram stories. Man, I wish I actually could have saw it live. This is what she put out. Quote, "You thrilled, entertained, and inspired us and the world all year long," Rapinoe wrote on Friday via Go.com. "This is so deserved, as is every bit of your success. You stand so much taller than the tiny people trying to tear you down." Close quote. The 2024 season with the Pride was first for Banda, who scored 13 goals in 22 matches. Now, right here, guys, this is a picture right here of Barbra Banda. Looks like a male. Looks like a male because this is a male. Orlando was 18-6-2 and won the NWSL championship for the first time in league history. I wonder why. Banda scored the lone goal in the match. Rapinoe has been a staunch advocate for LGBTQ rights and trans inclusion in women's sports. Now, Megan Rapinoe, man, is a left-wing lunatic. Okay, when it comes to sports, especially. Now, a person like the great Martina Navratilova, man, she's a part of the alphabet community, but she is staunchly against men identifying as women and coming in women's sports. I mean, Martina Navratilova, man, is a left-wing lunatic, but she is far right, man, when it comes to this whole transgender thing. She is not down with that. But Megan Rapinoe, oh no. Look here, this is what Megan Rapinoe said in 2023, that she would support a transgender female on the U.S. women's national team. She said, quote, "Absolutely." She told Time magazine that year, you're taking a real woman's place. That's the part of the argument that's still extremely transphobic. I see trans women as real women. My God. What you're saying automatically in the argument, you're sort of telling on yourself already, is you don't believe these people are women. No, they're not. Therefore, they're taking the other spot. I don't feel that way. I'm sorry, man. But those people are not real women. Folks, for example, man, if I was to date a quote unquote trans woman, that'll make me gay. I'm not gay. I'm not into that thing, man. That is gay. I mean, a male getting with a male just because one person says, no, I'm a woman. No, that is gay right there. I mean, these people that are woke, man, they still believe that trans women are women. No, they're not. They're biological males. That is a scientific fact, folks. That's what it is. But I'm going to leave right there, guys. Megan Rapinoe, my goodness, man. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.